You're looking at me like I'm crazy. You want a man that you can boss around?
Huh?
You want a man that you can boss around?
Absolutely not. I don't.
So what do you disagree with?
I don't believe in bossing a man around at all.
So then what do you disagree with?
If he's a man that I can naturally submit to as my leader, as my protector, as my provider, regardless of what I do, like, I'm gonna do that, whether or not I make more money than you. I've been in that situation where I make way more money than my man, but
how'd that turn out?
I'm not.
Where's he now? Gone.
But
that nigga gone, bro.
All I can say is
not because of financial reasons.
All right.
No, I mean it's new. You guys are in the honeymoon phase, but what I've seen this with, and I don't mean to pick on you, but like every single girl that's come on the show where she's in a situation where she makes way more than her man or whatever it may be, it never ends well.
I think it's about how you carry yourself or how you represent yourself.
Bro, it don't matter,
I don't believe in letting your career define who you are.
Yeah, you might not believe in it, but
I mean,
belief is not going to change biology. You know,
yes,
like it's like I don't believe that men can't also be women. It's like you can say that all you want, but you're a man, dude. You know, you're a woman, and it's the same thing. And men tick in a certain way, you know. And so
I agree.
I mean, you're all young enough that I think that if you hear that, you can make some changes, but don't think that you're going to change the way men tick. Like that's just not a thing.
I don't. That's never going to happen. I don't think there's any woman that can.
And you also can't change how you tick. Is what I'm trying to say. Like. You'll get with that guy. You'll think, oh, no, it's cool. We'll work together. I'll build him up. And then you realize he's just living off you. He's a fucking bum. You make more than him. You got more ambition. It's just very unattractive for a woman to be with a man that can't provide, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I just don't look at that first. Like, if I'm into you, I'm not going to look at what you provide for me first. Like, I'm not going to look at a man. Okay, that's what I mean.
How's that worked out for you for 29 years?
It's worked good and bad.
Do you want it clearly hasn't worked good because you don't have a guy.
Kids? I do, but I'm very cautious of who I decide to have a kid with.
Do you want to be married?
I do, yes. I almost was, like, this close, like, almost.
Could I add something?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, so, like, you say that you are, like, a dom, right? For the most part. So, like, but you want a guy to be the dominant one in a relationship. Is that true?
In a relationship, but not my career. Like,
true.
Okay. Basically, she has two different people.
I have two different personalities. I really do. So I have me and I have my job.
Understood. So I was just questioning, like, how do you expect a man to be dominant in a relationship if you don't allow him to be dominant?
I absolutely will. I allow him. If I feel you naturally, if I'm feeling you naturally, I will say sometimes it's hard for me to be attracted to a male, but if it's natural and I'm like, I'm feeling, like right now, I'm dealing with someone that I'm naturally attracted to.
Right.
And he knows everything that I do. We talk about it, everything. I'm naturally attracted to him sexually, emotionally, everything. You know.
How long have you guys been seeing each other?
I would say like a month now.
Okay.
But
what does it mean to be a dom? I hate myself for asking this
question.
Yeah, well, I'm at like literally when you say I'm a dom, because you said you were a stripper.
Yes.
So what does it mean to be a dom stripper, or is it not? Is it not together?
It's two different things.
So what's a dom?
It can be together.
What's a dom?
Okay, a dom. Basically, I'm fulfilling your fantasy. So if you want me to, it's not just the typical. I don't know if can I say.
Okay.
It's not
These are two different jobs.
BDSM.
You know what?
Yes.
Go all the way in. Explain it all the way.
No, you don't have to. Sorry, I thought it was related to your role as a stripper. You're saying that people can book you for some other stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and where do you sell that service?
So it's kind of like, okay, so I'm on
like OnlyFans. Sugar daddies.
I've done OnlyFans before everybody know about it. I don't like OnlyFans. I'm not an OnlyFans girl. Basically, there's different websites that you have. We actually create real contracts. Like it's an actual contract you need to sign. You need to pay tribute, everything. If you have a wife, or like I need to know pretty much all about your life. There's
what
different
website
levels.
is that?
There's a lot of them.
But which one are you on?
SugarDaddy.com. I don't do Seeking Arrangements anymore just because it's a lot of.
But for the dom thing, that's what Sugar Daddy is.
That's where I met my husband. Kings.com.
Where?
On Seeking Arrangements.
I don't like
Wow. Out of nowhere, she just comes in with a
Seeking
situation.
It's popular. It's a popular one. Seeking Arrangements is very popular. SugarDaddies.com or Lux Luxury. There's an app called Luxury.
So would you consider your other self a prostitute?
No.
Is it
because I don't have sex? I don't have sex for money. Do I exchange?
What does a dom
sexual
do?
Fantasy? Is
there fantasy not to have sex? Okay, now I am kind of interested in the details. What does a dom do?
So some want to have sex. I don't have sex.
So what do they want you to do?
it can just be me taking, like, it can be as simple as me walking around on a leash. Like, I have one now where he literally wants me to walk him around on a leash.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so nosy. So he pays how much to have you walk him on a leash?
$1,000.
Oh, girl, for how long do you have to walk this person? You have to walk him for an hour?
We can't do it in public. We can't do it in public that long.
Come on over, Rumble, guys.
Yeah.
Can you take him outside?
Yeah.
Rumble niggas, come on over.
He will walk on all fours, hands, knees, all that. Yeah. They're called cash piggies. Outside. I can't do it that long because the police will be like, what y'all got going on right here?
What are they called? Cash
piggies.
Did you guys know this? Is this like a okay?
So I his underwear outside?
No. He has pictures.
What is the craziest thing you have to do for one of these clients of yours?
Oh God, I was afraid of that question. So I did have.
Go all up, by the way. We're on Rumble, so you can go all up.
So
You can say whatever you want now, ladies.
Whatever
We're on
you
Rumble.
Wait. Okay, so one thing that I will never ever do it again is humiliation, like financial humiliation, which is basically I'm gonna take evidence of your entire life, whether you have a wife, whether you have kids, whatever. And I'm gonna call your wife. I'm gonna call your family.
What?
I'm gonna take pictures of. It is a kink. It is a kink. I had a guy that literally drained his complete savings account.
Am I uneducated? Is this any of this?
This is a new one.
This is a new one. I ain't gonna lie.
We wrote
He wants you to drain his account, and you said you'll never do it again?
Yes, because I didn't like it. I've had guys
You didn't like spending his money?
You know how many guys?
How much will he pay you to spend his money? Because now I need to know about this.
I've had guys that literally, they will send me money every week if I want lunch, if I want rent, whatever I want, basically. But then the next week, I'm like, hey, I want this. And they're like, well, I'm facing eviction this week because I gave you all my money. Or I've had guys that are like, my wife found out the account. Like, I don't do that anymore because I don't want to ruin your life. I just want to complete your fantasy for the time being. I don't want to ruin your life. I don't.
You got like the one guy jerking off in the corner. Hey, I got $27.
Yes, I've had that. I have had that. Yes. I don't believe in that. I don't want to ruin anybody's life
for some imaginary sex.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Just because there's guys out there that just like that. They just like being dominated. Like, I don't know. You have to ask them what the.
Come on, man. There's no way you ain't draining his balls after you drain his account, man. Come on, man.
No.
Come on, man. Where's the account, man? Come on.
Yo.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, man.
No.
Next level sin, bro.
It doesn't make sense. Because if that's the case, you can call anybody. You don't need to go on a special website. If you you call any rational person, you're like,
no,
can you take all of my money? Yes, sure. Is that your thing? Like, I mean,
it's not the same. It's not the
same. They want.
It's not the same.
How did it?
What are you doing extra?
You have to create an emotional connection with them. So it's not like, oh, give me all your money and that's it. No, they want to feel connected to you. They want to feel like it's
She's
an
getting
interaction.
ideas. She's getting ideas. She's like, I'm listening to this. Yes.
It's an interaction. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because I say I'm in the erotic world, I'm not saying sex. I'm saying intimacy, a connection. Like, there's people out here that marry sex dolls.
I'm so sorry. I have so many questions. So going back to the dog that you were walking, that was not a dog, but was a human, and it was outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And you said the police, until the police get... Can you just describe that interaction with the police when you were walking a human?
It's very awkward. It's very awkward. Because you can get charged as... It's indecency, public indecency.
It's like a disturbance.
So, yeah, exactly. Like, you really can. So,
and where did you do this? Like, what city were you walking this human?
I've done it in Maryland, which, Maryland it's bigger. There's different areas. I've done it in Miami as well. It's a little bit harder because there's a lot of cops
What would
on the
you
block.
say if you saw a woman walking a human?
I've walked a girl
in leather.
Like, it's,
What? Walked a girl?
Seriously? Yeah.
Yeah, she really walked a bitch. Let's
She's a dog walker.
Yo. Oh, shit. Sorry, Candace, you were asking.
No.
Yo.
It's just an emotional connection. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love the erotic world because it's not always about sex. It's not always fellatio, cunnilingus. It's not always that. It's literally about feelings.
But you also have had sex.
If I want to. Yeah, if I'm attracted.
Man, she fucking.
But
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.